sense. Okay. So, on my 2 destructive tests, I more or less made cast iron. I don't know if you can, there you go. See that real heavy grain structure? Looks kind of like sand. It's not what you want. I did that on my 2 destructive tests, and compared to the grain I had on the knife I made Austin, it's a lot, focus, damn it, it's a lot closer to factory heat treat. So I quenched the 2 in transmission fluid. They did more or less what I thought they would, but there were no cracks or anything before I did the destructive test, which is more or less what I was after. But on Austin's knife, I did a normalizing cycle in my forge, where after I did just regular bring it up to heat, let it cool off, I put the knife back in my forge, turned the forge off, and let all that heat just slowly soak down and out and into the knife. So I may do that again on the next knife I make for Austin, but after I do that normalizing cycle, because I want that grain pattern, I want the same grain pattern that I had on it, I'll quench it in the transmission fluid to see what I did with it. But one of the other issues I think I had, any metalworking site that you go to, y'all see how thin of a wire edge that is on that knife? I think quenching it in water, having it, because I haven't made one with that much of an edge on it yet. Focus, damn it, focus. I haven't made one with that much of an edge on it whenever I quenched. So I think quenching it in water just absolutely destroyed that one. I think that was the issue. I may have had it a little too hot for that wire edge being on there, but I'll leave the edge a little bit bulkier whenever I make the next knife and go to quench. That way it can absorb some of the stress from going from super hot to cold. And when I did the other 2, I quenched it at a dark to medium orange color. It wasn't screaming yellow or anything. I didn't have no big giant ball of fire in my quench, or whenever I went to quench. Had a little bit of residual smoke, you're going to get that, but there's no pipes, tings, or anything whenever I quenched the 2 pieces I drew out for a destructive test. And like I said, on that destructive test, I tapered it back down. You can see where it's thicker back here and thinner up here. I tapered it down a little bit and then quenched. That way the steel could try and absorb some of the stress off of it. But it's a little hot today. I'm running out of propane, so I'll have to go get some more gas before I get back on the forge. But yeah, that's where we're at for right now, and I have as much a plan moving forward as I can. So let's fuck something up next time.